Hello, welcome to our train layout. So, just did something I've been thinking about doing for a while. Starting a YouTube channel, and right now I'm waiting to eat dinner, waiting for my father to show up at this fine food establishment, which I will not mention. That's what we do. Once a week, we meet for dinner, then we head over to his house, and we start building model railroad stuff. We create things. So I'm just gonna, share what we're doing and post it on this channel, and we'll just see where it goes. Time to go eat. Back. So, I'm at my father's house, the location of the layout. It's in a building that's 30 by 40 feet. It's like 1,200 square feet. Pretty good size. But there's never enough room. Never enough room for a train layout. I don't know why. This building here, that's actually our wood shop. But it looks very saloon-ish, which is kind of cool. This is a storage shed. Pretty cool too. Might as well be a little creative outside also. So, anyways, I'm gonna head inside and start working on the layout. Okay, so this part of the train layout doesn't look pretty now, but it has lots of potential. This is going to be Romley, Colorado, over here. This is Romley, turntable over there, depot, ugly looking building right there. Some kind of mill, I'm gonna make that up. This was a bunkhouse, mine, office, something or other. I have some reference pictures, I can show you those. I'll put those up right now. So that's going to be that area. This part going through here is going to be the Continental Divide. That's where it's going to go in a tunnel here and come out there, something like that, which represents these reference pictures here. I'll put those up. And there's the other side of the tunnel, reference pictures. We have kind of an idea what we're doing. We're not trying to make it perfect, but general idea. And we want to do this bridge that is at Romley. This is still there. You can go across that. These days, you can't drive across it, but you can walk across it. I want to try and get that into there. So basically what I'm doing right now, we'll go a little bit more here. This is the, I want to say Alley Bell Mine. I'm not sure if that's what it is. But it was next to it if it wasn't that one. I'm going to try and squeeze that in there. I'm going to put that right up here, like this, and the building there, come across the top, and tailings over here. Should be good. And this is going to be St Elmo. And I actually have a little bit of an idea for how that track was originally. And we've actually been to this location. Found a picture of the depot that was there. Probably gonna try and scratch build something that matches that-ish. There was 2 boxcars in here. We need to make a flat spot to put those. We're trying to build this whole mountain right now. We're trying to get this mountain going. There's another picture of the depot, or looking down from the depot towards St Elmo. This stuff is older track work from the other layout that we used. I'll talk about that more later when we talk about the history of this whole layout. Reusing bits and pieces of that stuff. So we gotta connect it together, connect this stuff together, and whatnot. These turnouts, fast track stool gauge turnouts that I've built. And this is dual gauge stuff down here. Again, when we get into the history of the whole layout and our plans, talk about that more. But basically there's gonna be pretty much a hidden reverse loop down here for the dual gauge. You won't even see that, but this just adds to operational whatnot. So I put these in here to kind of get a little bit of idea of the height of the mountain that I need to build. There's gonna be a mine up on the mountain, Mary Murphy mine. So I just thought these are just kind of reference points at the moment. Not sure that's what it's gonna be. And that's why they're just clamped on. Same with this one. There we go. And so I'm just gonna try and come up with the ridge line of this mountain, figure out where it's going to go. This is gonna be the mill. So this is the ground level of the mill, the steps of the mill, basically. Just making that up. So, yeah, that's it. I'll be back.
Well, I'm going to modify this. I'm also going to modify the locomotive so that there's a grate right here. There's a grate, there's an exhaust for the cooling right here on the locomotive. I'm going to make it see-through so it acts as a grill for the speaker.
Okay, some progress. Still doesn't look pretty, but that's okay. So we have a few old mines we've had in boxes that we've been wanting to reuse. This one needs some help. This will look neat because we can make it look so you can look down there possibly. This building, not really. I just have that sitting there to kind of represent this building. I was trying to kind of model this mine. Kind of, sort of do it. But, you know, we're gonna have this little bridge come out this way, across here to some tailings here. That's fine, that's cool. So the main thing is we have some basic structure for the mountain. So this will be kind of a ridge that goes across here, and a ridge that kind of goes across that way. And we'll probably actually put other supports that come up like that from these, just to kind of give it more, to be able to kind of make like a saddle or something that kind of dips down and back up. This is actually going to be kind of a canyon because we have this bridge that will go between here. It's this guy. So this will be kind of a canyon in here. Maybe kind of a waterfall, and it'll kind of go around the corner of the mountain, and you won't see where it goes. It just disappears. This is so another kind of ridge up here for the top of the mountain. Still a lot more to do. Here's another mine that we have that we really want to reuse. It needs some help. It's had better days, but it looks great. Probably going to build a tram house there, and that will come down to the back end of the mill, which will be about right here. So the tram line will go up that way. That's the idea anyways. This got a little bit more congested than I really wanted to, but that's okay. You know, we're probably gonna have a tunnel portal here. I wanted it further back, but that's just not gonna happen. It's too close. Oops, sorry about that. It's just a little too close for that. So, but it doesn't look like much, but there was a lot of thinking, a lot of thought. This is not the real building, just a stand-in, but that will be the depot someday when we ever build that. There's two pictures from it, there and there. The one that was at St Elmo. So the interesting thing with this depot also is that it was level, but the track did not level out for the depot. The grade just kept going up. There was two boxcars here. I just kind of have these as stand-ins. Actually, I got a picture of those. One of those is still kind of there. They're working on possibly restoring it, I guess. So that's kind of cool. So this is a nice little siding that comes off there. The mountain will be like right here and just go up this way. So this is hidden, that's hidden. This will just come up this way up to this ridge up there. This side will be more of a cliff, kind of steep. That's fine, whatever. And yeah, this will just kind of wrap back around that and get a little bit less steep in that area. So, and this, of course, will be here. We'll have enough enough room for a locomotive here so you can run around the train. So that will be St. Elmo. And, you know, whatever, we're going to call this the Mary Murphy Mine. Kind of at the top of the mountain. And again, this tunnel portal I really wanted like right here because it curves in, and that's kind of how it did. It kind of curved in like that, but you can't have everything. So the tunnel portal is probably going to be more out here so it's not so steep. This will be a lot steeper though, more cliffy, like I said, kind of like the chalk mountains, chalk cliffs, what do they call it, going up towards St. Elmo. So yeah, mountain will kind of come up this way, that way, and kind of come up this way. And this here, in case you're wondering, saw that earlier, this is just never was in real life. happening. We have to run this track past these stairs. We got these stairs here, and we just have to get these two tracks over to the other side of the layout that direction. So, you know, it's just going to be kind of a shelf and a shelf, and then here it's just magically going to go into the cool mountain. Yeah, something like that. This is going to be a reverse loop here for the narrow gauge, and most of it's going to be hidden. It's going to go in a tunnel here. We're going to hide it in the mill in a weird kind of way. I'll explain that later. And we really just have that loop just so that we have an upper route to let just kind of run in circles. It goes through this reverse loop, goes to the opposite corner of the room, and goes through a reverse loop over there and can come back. So on the narrow gauge, we will actually be able to run two separate trains and just let them run. So if we're having a show or something like that, we can have two separate trains just running without them running into each other. So that's kind of that. So there's a lot more to this layout. This over here, this area is going to be more of Romley. And I've kind of mapped out, found buildings and stuff that were there. Kind of mapped it out where it looks like they probably were. So I'll see what I can work in here. You know, got to compromise. Everything's a compromise. Romley Depot will be here. It's the ugly one. They moved that up after the original one burnt down. Romley Town will kind of come down through here into here. And then this is just, you know, freelance, whatever. Bunch of narrow gauge turnouts that I've had to build to make this. Got a little cattle yard over here. And that goes to the wall to, it's going to be an intermodal yard. So, you know, yeah, we jump time frames there, but, you know, it's our layout. We can do that. But this, I am trying to kind of, you know, build Romley, St Elmo, Mary Murphy mine up there, that area, Chalk Creek area in Colorado, Chalk Creek.
Yeah, man, I itch. I just got this itch. I just itch.
Oh, well, so I got my hair cut, so God, just itchy from it. So anyways, I just watched the video that you just watched, and sitting here editing it, and I just kind of figured out that I never even said my name. So I'm Don, by the way. My father's name is Don. We both work on the train layout. We have a couple other people that come and help us on the train layout, Jim and John and Scott. They come out and help on the layout, and they bring stuff, decoders, locomotives, and things, and we test things out and work on the layout. So it's like every Monday night. It's our Monday night thing that we do. So I don't know. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload videos, but probably every Sunday night, something like that. And you'll get to see what we did on the previous Monday night, kind of an update for the layout of the progress that we've done. You know, maybe we'll throw in a couple little kind of how-to videos or how we do some things. I don't know. We'll just kind of, you know, see where it all goes. But that was kind of fun, so I think I'm going to keep this up. So look forward for the next video, and I think that's it. So catch you later. Later.